I just got out of the gym, hence the tank top. But I want to talk about how I moved to Dubai without applying for a job because I know a lot of people want to come to Dubai, and I should probably appreciate it more because I've been living here for 10 months. And a few years ago, I used to watch videos of people in Dubai, and I used to think, how do they get to live in Dubai? And I know getting a job here is really, really hard. Like you have to be really, really mentally resilient to have a shot at getting a job, right? I have friends who have jobs here, and if you're in the UK and you're trying to get a job here, you should be flying here and just going out and trying to get a job. But my opinion is too difficult. Even if you get a job, you're not going to get paid a lot unless you're really good at your skill or you're like, an expert in something. So what I done was I started an online business, guys, and my first business model was drop shipping, right? And I made good money. And drop shipping is still a fantastic business model, but you need to start an online business if you truly want freedom, because you don't need 10k a month. A lot of people, they talk about like, oh yeah, you need 10k a month. You don't. Like, I've worked so many 9 to 5 jobs, right? Burger King, Frankie and Benny's, Luton Airport. I've worked all those jobs, and I just hate having someone tell me what to do. You know, like when you got like Saturday, Sunday off, yeah, and it's like you get a text from your boss, hey, can you come in early on a Monday? It's Saturday night. I don't want to think about work. I used to hate getting those messages, Bro, I used to hate getting those messages. Oh, it's Saturday. You're planning to go out for your meal, or it's Sunday, and you get a text. Can you come in early on a Monday? And the thing is, they say you get Saturdays and Sundays off. You don't, because Sundays you can't even enjoy it because you're worried about Monday. I used to hate that feeling. It's like evening in the UK, and it's like really quiet. All the shops are closed. Everyone's at home having their roast dinners, and you just know tomorrow morning you got to wake up and go to that job. I hate, same with school. I hated school as well. That's why I dropped out of university. I was kind of forced to get a low paying job in the UK until I found a way to make money. I started e-commerce, done pretty well for myself. But the best business model that I recommend is you start a coaching business. A coaching business is really, really good, guys. Yeah, please listen to me, because it can change your life. It's the best business model. Every online influencer does it. A coaching business is, all you're doing is selling some kind of knowledge that you have online that you package up into like an offer. So like, there's a lady in Dubai, she teaches other ladies how to knit, and she makes like 40k a month, which is insane, right? So what you want to do is figure out your skill, and you don't need to be an expert. You just need to be like a 3 at something to teach zeros. You don't need to be an expert. Complete myth. And you do have a skill. A lot of people come to me, oh, Nima, I don't have a skill. Trust me, you do. There's something you know well that people are willing to pay you for. So what do people ask you for advice for? What do people come specifically to you for? And if I threw a bucket of cold water on you at 2 a.m., what would you give me a TED talk on? If I told you had to talk about something for 2 hours, what would it be? That's your niche, your skill. Now, the way you make money with this is you package it up into an offer, a high ticket offer for like $2,000, right? And you want to do one-to-one coaching. So you want to package it into a one-to-one coaching offer where you give your client or your customers the transformation on the skill that you've done. So you give them, say, one coaching call a week for 3 months of your time, and you charge a premium of $2,000. That way, you only need 5 clients to make 10 grand a month. Then you shouldn't even aim for 10 grand a month. You should first get some clients, make some money. And then, what you then do is you use social media to get the clients. For example, when I started e-commerce, right? A lot of people ask me, oh, how are you making money, right? And that's how I got into the coaching space. People are like, how do you make money? So I started teaching others how to start their own e-commerce businesses, but I realized it's really difficult for beginners because it requires a lot of money. There's a big learning curve with drop shipping, and you require lots of testing. It's still a great business model if you're mentally resilient, but there are other business models that are faster and more profitable. For example, coaching business is all profit. There's no overheads involved. All you need is laptop and iPhone, right? So once you've got your skill and you've crafted a high ticket offer where you're going to give your client 3 months of your time, 1 call a week, access to your WhatsApp number, one-to-one coaching to help deliver the result that you believe you can get. So you're a dating coach, help them get more girls. You're a fitness coach, help them drop body fat to get in shape. You're a confidence coach, help them build up their confidence. Looks maxing. It can be anything really. And then what you do is you like create YouTube videos, right? And you solve problems in that niche. So you just get in front of your camera and you talk about the problems people have in your niche. And what I'd recommend is, so I've put together Coaching Mastery. You know, oh, it's a course, haha, course bros, whatever. I don't care. Like, it's fucking good. I'll be honest with you. Coaching Mastery is fantastic. I've packaged all of this up in Coaching Mastery. It's the first link in the description, and it's only $99. It's cheaper than going out for a Nando's. Let's be honest, these days Nando's is bloody expensive. So it's $99, and join it. It's first, I'll leave a link for it in the description below, and it'll show you exactly in detail how I do this, how I make 6 figures a year doing this business model, right? And I'm going to show you how to identify your skill. I'm going to show you exactly how to build the offer, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get clients and how to close clients. So the third step would obviously be creating your YouTube channel. The reason why YouTube works great is because short form content, people are just doom scrolling, but you see, like on Amazon, people go on Amazon because they're looking for a product to buy. YouTube is the same in the way that people are looking for their problems to be solved. So let's say you want to learn how to lose fat. Where do you go? YouTube. You want to learn how to get more girls. Where do you go? YouTube. So people are actually looking for their problems. And you don't have to be big. You really don't have to be big. You just need the right people watching your stuff. And what's even crazy is you might start this and tomorrow could get your first client. You know why? Because you've got the recommended page now, like the For You page, but for YouTube. You post a video, just push it out to people. You can start getting views straight away. It's not like 5 years ago where only your subscribers would see it and it'd be so difficult. Now anybody can post one video and go viral on their first video. And it's free advertising. So if you're in the fat loss industry, you talk about how you lost fat, your journey, you make videos on how people can stop overeating. And then what you want to do is you want to have a CTA, a call to action. So you want to tell people to book a call with you, right? And you want to put a link for people to book a call with you in your descriptions. What will happen is you will see people booking calls with you. You'll see scheduled calls, right? And then all you need to do is get on the call with these clients, prospects, talk to them, see if you're a good fit, present your offer, send them a payment of $2,000 and you make $2,000. And you might be sitting there saying to me, oh, who's going to pay me $2,000? That is a limited belief that you have. You're very surprised. Like people, when I had my e-commerce coaching business, a lot of people would pay me like $5,000 for my 2 months of my time because I was really, really fucking good at what I was doing. You know, it was really good. Like I was ahead of the curve way before dropshipping was even popular. So that's how right now I'm making 6 figures a year. So I run my own coaching business where I help people set up their coaching businesses and monetize their skills and knowledge online. So if you come to me and say, hey Nima, I'm a fat loss coach, I'll show you exactly how to turn that into a business because I've done it for so long. So all it is find out what you're good at, turn it into a high ticket offer, create social media content to attract clients, and then get on the sales call, talk to them, see if they're a right fit to work with you, send them a payment link, you get paid $2,000. If you're working 40 hours a week at a 9 to 5 like I was, you can work 20 hours a week, 10 hours a week on this business model and make 6 figures. It's crazy. Everybody's doing this online as well. You know, you should be working on this business model. If you want to go guns blazing and start, get Coaching Mastery. It's the first link in the description. It will change your life. Every time someone joins Coaching Mastery, a lot of the times the responses I get is like, I didn't even know this was possible. And that's why a lot of people stay broke because they're not sure how to make money. It's not that you're lazy. You're not lazy. It's just you don't know what to do. You haven't been given a formula. If I told you do this, do this, do this, and you'll make money, you'll probably do it, right? And that's what Coaching Mastery is. It will give you the steps and you just follow it. Okay. But the outline is that you need to think about what people ask you for advice for, that you can then turn into an offer that you can then sell to people, to high ticket clients online, you know, and then you rinse and repeat the process. Now, some people won't have the money. That's fine. Some people, you put them on a payment plan. You say, hey, I can split the payment in 2 or by 3 months. That's fine. But even if you take $1,000, how hard do you have to work at your job to make $1,000, £750? You have to work really hard, you know? So this is the best business model. And, you know, it's even more important now because we have AI. And when I'm on Instagram, sometimes I'll leave my Instagram, just made a new one. If you have any questions, you want to ask me anything, follow my new Instagram. People don't know what's fake or what's real. So when you have your face out there on social media, it's more real. People love people who are the face of their brand. Building a personal brand is so important because then people know you're a real person, and people like to buy from people because they resonate with your story. So when you make these videos, talk about the problems you had. Like I do with my videos, I talk about how I couldn't stand working a 9 to 5 job. Like it's not about riches, to be honest with you. It's just about waking up and going to a cafe. Like I can go to Dubai Mall right now because I moved to Dubai and just work on my laptop. Now I choose to stay at my home office, but I could go there, you know, it's the freedom, to be honest. If my mum needs money, I'll send her money. Don't need to be a millionaire to do that, to be honest with you. You just need more money from your 9 to 5 job and to be able to do it online. Because if you work a 9 to 5 job and you're making like 5K a month, let's say you make that 5K from your laptop. That's a huge life transformation, because now you can be anywhere in the world. So now you've got your freedom back, and then you can go even harder on it and scale it to however much you want per month, because there's no limit. Like if your high ticket offer is $5,000, you just get 2 to 3 clients and you make 15, 20 grand a month, you know? And there are lots of people doing this, myself included. That's why I really, really recommend that in 2026, if you're looking to start an online business, don't be afraid to put yourself on camera. My background is a Muslim background. When I dropped out of university, my own dad said to me, if you don't go to uni, I'm going back to home country because you've shamed the family. Now he praises what I do. Now my mom praise what I do. Before they used to call me cringe, my friends used to call me cringe. Now they ask me how I did it. So if you're struggling with that aspect of things, just block everyone on social media. That's the fastest way to do it. Block everyone. And then when you get big and you start raking in the buku bucks, then people will praise you. And don't tell people what you're doing as well. And then really and truly, 10K a month, 2,000 clients times 5. Or you have a $5,000 high ticket offer times 2. And that's what I do. I help people. I have my own coaching offer, which is high ticket. It's $3,000 to work with me for 3 months of my time. If you do want that, message me on Instagram. But before you message me on Instagram and you want to do that kind of route, I recommend you first go through Coaching Mastery, because it's better for you to be established. Then I can come in and say, okay, let's make these tweaks. Let's do this. Change your YouTube video a little bit. Let's structure your offer a bit more. Let's identify who you're actually targeting. Because here's the thing with the targeting. If you're targeting everyone, you're targeting no one. Think about who your ideal customer profile is. For example, mine, who I'm targeting, is people who work 9 to 5 jobs, who feel lost, who are confused at how to make money online and want to quit their job. And they've probably tried other side hustles that haven't worked, and they're looking for something that's actually works. Because putting your face to a camera, putting it out there, people will find it. They will book calls with you. If you're solving their problems, you get on a sales call. Eventually, you'll close someone. And then you just rinse and repeat this business model, you know? And that's how I live in Dubai. That's how I make my money. And yeah, I recommend you guys get started. If you need my help, Coaching Mastery, when you do join Coaching Mastery, you will get direct access to me as well. So you'll be able to message me privately. But yeah, man, it's the best business model. I hope you guys really and truly take action, because if you don't, you'll miss out on some great opportunities we are living in right now. 50 years ago, you would never be able to like wake up, start a business and travel first class. Never. You'd have to get a loan from the bank, start a restaurant, take huge risk, my friend, you know? So I hope that helps you. I love you all, and I'll talk to you lovely people in my next video.